Hey, have you ever had a recurrent thought? You may also hear this described as ruminating, where you think about the same thing over and over and over again and it just kind of doesn't leave. This happens to me sometimes. I think it kind of happens to everyone, but it does happen to me sometimes. And I have a technique for dealing with it that I thought I'd share. I call it scrawling. So all you have to do, I typically do this in a Notepad document, although I guess you could do it on paper. I just like to do it this way to save paper and time, is you either open up a WordPad document or a Notepad document or a page, blank page. Take a second to see how you're feeling. Just sit quietly for a few seconds even and just take note of how you feel and start writing. And don't judge what you're writing at all, if you can. Obviously, it's impossible to not judge it at all, but don't think about it too hard, definitely not deliberately. It may help if you're doing this on a computer or something like that and you can type blind not to read what you're writing as you write it. So you can close your eyes or look away from the screen. You just get it all out there. Anything that comes up, any negative thoughts, anything like that, until you feel like there's nothing more to say. For me, this process usually only takes a few minutes. And after that, I'll sort of stop and I'll take stock of how I feel again. And maybe I'll read what I wrote and see if I agree with it, if it's about a person or something like that, or if it's, some assumption I've been making or something. But sometimes I just save the document and I close it and I don't read it. And then every once in a while, I'll go back and I'll look at it again. But more often than not, I don't read it again. It's just there. And I think there's something about knowing that recurrent thought, a negative thought, or even a positive one if it just won't leave you alone, something you're excited about and so you can't focus on your work, is out there somewhere in the physical universe instead of just in my head is enough. And then that's it. I don't think about it typically after that a whole lot. And the nice thing about this practice, you can do it as often as you want. There's no limit to how often you can do it. If you're having a really tough day, do it a couple of times. It's not a big deal. So yeah, give it a shot. And if you've had a good experience doing something similar, write about it in the comments. Or if you tried it and you liked it, write it in the comments. If you disagree and you don't think this is a good practice, let me know. But yeah, thanks. Have a good day.